Hi everyone, this is Steph and I want to share with you two projects that I've made using the Alla Prima paper stack. I used it in my altered paper bag challenge with Lydia and I had so much fun using it. The colors are just so beautiful. It takes me to a happy place and remind me of summer and beautiful sunny days. So I wanted to keep along with that sunshine theme. The first one I'm going to show you is my first tag ever, and it's made from lightweight chipboard. The back is just plain, and at the top here I use this beautiful seam binding that Lydia gave me. I triple dog dare you, Lydia. Thank you so much, Lydia. I am enjoying playing with seam binding, and I just made a loop here so you could hang it on the wall. And here is a Michael's button, a vintage button. I crinkle up the seam binding by just spritzing it with water and letting it dry, air dry. Now, like I said, this is my first tag ever and I had so much fun. I've never layered, you know, so much layering before, and I was always intimidated by it, but it was really easy and fun to do. So here I just cut out a piece of paper doily. I hope you could see it. Piece of paper doily here, and I put liquid pearl on top of it to accent it, and this yellow and white trim is from my stash. And this is the EK Success butterfly, layering butterfly, and I have a bling flourish from Recollection here as the butterfly trail. And like I said, the sunshine theme I have here, sending you sunshine, and this is a just right stamp, and I put liquid pearl to accent it. Here I made a flower and I just distress it and whitewash it with Tim Holtz distress. I think it's a picket fence distress paint. And I have here, this is a EK Success scallop circle punch. I have one here and one over here, and this is a paper doily in the background. And I have Martha Stewart punch on the side here, and these are Prima floral embellishments, sorry, gosh. And I just add here some beads in the center. And here I have a bling leaf that I got from Michael's, and I think it's Studio 18. It's from them. So I think that covers it. Oh, and the yellow rick rack is from Lydia also. She sent me in a rack. So this is my tag. And now for the mini album, hope I could get it all in frame. For the mini album, let's start with the binding. This is rosette trim that Lydia gave me also, and I have beads in each rosette. Here is a metal tag that I got from Lydia, and it was a metallic color, but I didn't want that color. Even though I like it, I didn't want that color for this album, so I used white acrylic paint to whitewash it, and I lightly sanded the message so you could read it, and it says, "Always dream in vivid colors." And this is a swivel glass from Tim Holtz that I also got from Lydia, and the back is just plain with my closure, the back of my closure, which I will explain in a few. So now for the cover, I wanted again this garden look. So again, I used my Spellbinders die, the floral doily, to represent the sun, and I had liquid pearls around the edge, and I used my Spellbinders die. I'm not sure what it's called, but it's from the tag, the pennant and tag, yeah, die set. And I just sunshine, and I have it, you know, representing the rays of the sun. And here is a 3D butterfly sticker that I have in my stash, and this is the closure. I just put together some flower blooms, and it's a magnet, so that's that. And here I have a cluster of flowers. This is a Wild Orchid Craft gardenia that I use Perfect Pearl Mist on it to give that shimmer. And these are just flowers that I have in my stash, and some pearls. And here, this is a Lindy Stamp Gang wooden filigree that I embossed using the Lindy Stamp Gang powders. And if you need to know exactly the name of the powders, just leave a comment and I'll get back to you. And like I said, just, you know, flowers and pearls and stuff that I have in my stash. Another bling, the acrylic gems from Studio 18, and this is a Prima Shabby Chic Treasure bird cage, and some Wild Orchid Craft tiny rosebud. So, and before I forget, this chipboard album was sent to me from Terry Paper Lover here on YouTube in one of the racks that she gave me. I think it's the first one. Now the front and the back cover wasn't included in that album. I just sketched out the design, and I cut it out on chipboard. So, and throughout the whole album I distressed the edges with white acrylic paint. I didn't want any clean lines per se. I'm not sure if I mentioned, but throughout the album I used Spellbinder's floral doily and the motifs. So it opens like this, and the first 2 pages, I hope I'm in frame. Here I created a pocket using the corrugated paper. You know, it has nice texture and everything. And these are flowers that I made using the Tim Holtz tattered floral die, and this one in the background is from a Sizzix layer flower. I can't remember the exact name. And Spellbinder's foliage dies to for the leaves, and I made a label here using Spellbinder's tags, I think, fancy tags, one of them. And here on the top, the Spellbinder's border from the same die set, the floral doily. Here I just created some tags, and these stamps are from the, let me get it, from the Prima stamp set. I'm not sure of the name of the stamp set. If you guys know where the name is on these Prima stamps, let me know, because I cannot find it. So I created, you know, plain and simple 4. I put pictures in the front or the back, you know, and piece of fiber, so that goes in here. And you could put the label, a label of the event or whatever you have in here. On the other page, this is a Spellbinder's Bird Sanctuary, the bird cage and the bird. I embossed it and just distressed it with some of the distress inks from Tim Holtz. And this is a Prima stamp. I just fussy cut it out to put journaling. And these around this cardstock is the same Spellbinder's floral doily motifs, and these are corners and just accent pieces. I put it together just to create a frame for a photo. So I try to keep this album simple and, you know, not a lot of fuss. I try. So that's those 2 pages. And here I use what's this called again? Glassine bag. Yeah, glassine bags. And I just, you know, added the designer paper on it, You could put you could write here the title of whatever, and a couple tags here. You know, just stamp the frame, and you could put a journaling here. And this is a EK Success Punch. So these go back in here. And I just decorated it with piece of eyelet lace and doily, pieces of doily that I distressed the edges just to try blend it with the paper. And over here I just created pockets and Martha Stewart punch, butterflies, and more of the flowers, and each of them have in tags that you could just, you know, put picture and journal at the back. Plain and simple. On this page I use the Maya Root envelope for the first time. Yes, Lydia, I'm finally getting into it. And I just put one of the accent pieces on the flap, and inside has just some tags. And I have this here to show that it's not adhere all the way down. You can put stuff on it. So that's that. And I try to mimic the color of the flowers here, you know, make a dimensional one, and more of the acrylic gems from Studio 18. And I just gloss the accent on these flower on the designer paper and borders top and bottom. And over here I have this, I don't know what you call it, a flip book, I guess. And I got this idea from Creative Girl Cafe. I'll put her link in the description box. And this is one of my recent gifts from Terry, Paper Lover. The crochet that she handmade, I mean, it is so gorgeous, and it came in time for this album. It matched perfectly. So you take out the flip book, and I use the same bird cage from Swell Binders, and this is Fancy Post also from Swell Binders, and just decorate it with some Martha Stewart hydrangea punch and a tiny little butterfly. So, you know, just somewhere to put pictures, extra pictures and stuff. And all these come out for photo mats. And this is the back, sorry. So this goes back in. Oops, sorry. It goes back in here. And on this page I just took a large paper doily that I had folded in half, stamped and embossed. This is a Martha Stewart doily stamp, and I embossed it with the Linde Stamp Gang embossing powders that are so shimmery. Oh my gosh, I love them. And because we all know that the paper doilies that you purchase from the store, they are like a thin paper, kind of flimsy, so I adhere transparency inside just to give it more body, you know, more sturdiness. And I just put I stamp and fussy cut out this frame just to show that, you know, you could have stuff go in there, extra pockets. I just wanted a doily page in there. These inserts are made from paper towel rolls that I cut in well, not in half but in thirds. And this is not an original idea. Again, I got this idea from the Creative Cafe girl, and I will put the link to her tutorial on how to make these in the description box below. So you have extra, you need two to make this flap here. And so I have 2 tags in each for a little picture and journaling. So you have one in the front and one in the back. So you have that one, and the last one. And you could put picture, you know, a large picture here. You could also put small pictures on each of these, front and back. And for the last 2 pages, here I created a flip book, if you will, or some people call it waterfall, you know, whatever. And I just have this huge clip here with a bead on it. Just hold it down, you know, so you have multiple areas for pictures. So there you go, and this goes back like this. And for the back cover, I created the bird cage from and the bird from the Spellbinders bird sanctuary. Oh my gosh, I gotta be tired. And just another flower. This brad is a Martha Stewart brad that I had a long time ago from early last year, and you know, it has a cute little ladybug there, and it's, you know, soft and puffy. So, and I just created some tags from the corrugated paper. You know, this is a Sizzix scallop tag, and these are Spellbinders. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed it. I tried to, you know, kept it simple, and I really love the color of this paper. It's not something that I usually work with, but I'm really loving it, really. So let me know what you think, and as always, I appreciate all the lovely comments you ladies give me and your support, and I really enjoy reading the comments and stuff. So thank you very much for watching my videos, and have a wonderful week. Bye.